If you're like me, you're always looking for something to make you more expressive on guitar. A new scale, a new pedal, maybe even a new guitar. Well, today I'm going to show you something that you can learn in just a few minutes to do just that, make you more expressive. And all you need is an amp, guitar, and your fingers. One of the first concerts I ever saw was Phil Keaggy. Now, he's an all-around amazing guitarist, but one of the things that I noticed in that concert was that he used his volume knob to make all these swelling sounds. And he did it not just for chords, but he also did it for lead. So when I got home, I had to try doing it. If you're not familiar with this technique, listen to Dickie Betts on the song Melissa. Later on, I saw Steve Morse in concert doing this at a whole other level, and nowadays it's all over ambient guitar. You can obviously do this with the volume pedal, and there are auto swell pedals as well, but I advocate also learning to do it with the volume knob of the guitar. Why? First, because it's not that hard to do. It only takes 5 minutes or so to learn, and about another hour or 2 or 3 to get pretty proficient at it. And most importantly, it connects you to the instrument in a way that an auto pedal doesn't. It connects the left hand to the right hand and both of those to the brain, so it can be very expressive. The other cool thing about it is it's always there. It's right on your guitar, even if you forget your pedal board. So let's have a look at the basics of this technique. The right hand is probably the trickiest part. You've got to both play the string and move the volume knob. Now, what's typical is people either use their pinky or their ring finger or both to move the volume knob. And then when playing the strings, they'll use either the thumb, or what I do is use the pick, actually. Either one's fine, but that coordination between both sides of the hand is going to be important to get down. Second, the guitar you choose to use when doing this technique does make a difference. You can see that the volume knob placement's different on a Strat, a Tele, and a Les Paul, and that's going to change which finger you use, not only to play the volume knob, but also how you play the strings. Third, the volume knob itself makes a difference. Is it floppy or is it tight? That's going to dictate how much force you're going to need on your right hand, and also you're going to want to learn the characteristics of it. Where's the 0 point? How fast does it go up to full volume and all that? But the good news is you can learn that just by practicing. So what should you practice? Let's talk about that now. The first thing you should try are ambient chords. To do that, you first strike the chord and then adjust the volume up as needed and down. One thing that sounds really cool using this technique is to move the voices at either the top or the bottom of the chords. Here's an example using, you guessed it, triads. The next thing to try are pedal steel licks. Again, you'll mostly want to hit the note first and then bring up your volume, like so. However, it's a little more subtle as the note and the swell are closer together and you want a little more control. One thing that you can do with this that's really cool is you can bend on the swell. You can bend up, or you can pre-bend and let it come down. Both of those are really cool effects. And you can also do this for faster chords and for lead play. For this, you're going to want to try and use one motion with the right hand. As you play the strings, you're going to be moving the volume knob. Here's an example using chords. And kind of up to speed. Because you're using one motion, you can play it a little bit faster. Now, this does take some time and coordination, but you'll get it. It's actually easier, I find. Here's an example using a lead line. If you want more to make you more confident and expressive on guitar, click this, because in it I show you how to connect what you play to the music rather than just playing scales. So click on this link. We'll see you in the next video, and we'll see you on down the road.